Hello guys, and welcome to a brand new series, Wild Seasons. It's a lot of fun. I've played a little bit of it. It's much like the Harvest Moon type deals. Grandpa dies or something and you get the farm and you clear it all off and make it successful, all that kind of stuff. This one has a bit of a different storyline. Same idea, bit different. From what I remember, the characters in this game are a little more interactive. Lots more stuff going on. They are still updating this game, so that's plus. Still getting new things. They posted on Steam on like the 26th of June. They had an update coming soon, so that's cool. We're gonna go ahead and start a new game. Here we go. Bedford Valley. Press any key to continue. Hello! Welcome to Wild Season. Seems a bit overzealous. Before we get started, your quaint farming adventure, I'm gonna get you set up. Alright? Alright then. Let's see here. Wow, she does not look enthused anymore, does she? Nope. Don't know a look about you. Where are these people from? Alrighty then. Guess we gotta go through the whole thing. Gonna ask you a few questions and I'll get you on your way. Let's see. Oh, name. Name is why can't I type this in? This is ridiculous. D-E. Where's the backspace? Okay. U-C-E. M-S. I guess they're making it as much like the console as possible. Enter last name. I don't have a last name. It's 2. There we go. Deuce MS2, yes, that is right. Yeah, sure, very masculine, whatever. Nah, just kidding, you look pretty built, like a pretty built guy to me. I know, right? So when's your birthday? My birthday is on the 11th of summer. No. Spring? Okay. Blood type is AB. Yep. Alrighty, I think that's it. Yep, sure is. So, how's it look? Looks about right. Everything correct? Farm name? I need a farm name. Blood type, date of birth, my name. Oh, okay. Never mind, it's correct. Yep, looks like everything's in order. Alright, welcome to Wild Season. Oh, and Deuce, be careful. Will do. Down on your luck, you've been trying to find work for weeks. What a sad face. While looking, you find an ad for a farm that seems too good to be true. Though skeptical, you spend your life savings to start your new life in this town. You head south, excited for the journey ahead. I got a 5-speed? I don't even make those anymore. The 5-speed Prius. It's a blue Prius. The Jeff Dunham Prius. And apparently, I cannot drive the blue 5-speed Prius very well at all. Man, that's creepy. Bedford Valley, this way. Rocket launcher obtained. How'd I get a rocket launcher? You woke up in some sort of inn. You hear some sort of commotion downstairs. What if she returns and says everything checks out? That won't happen. What are these people talking about? Maybe you should head downstairs. Maybe I should. Oh man, they have done a bunch of updates to this game. This is sweet. I have a rocket launcher, folks. I'm just pointing this out. I have a rocket launcher. You woke up in a strange inn with strange people yelling downstairs, so you decide to find out what they're yelling about. Go downstairs and see what all the commotion is. Okay. Thank you, thank you. What are you guys yelling about? Quiet, you might wake him up. Sorry, dear. I'm already awake. Boneheads. Dear? Good morning, old sport. I'm surprised to see you awake. Are you sure you should be walking around already? You took quite the tumble last night. Edward, found your car up against a tree, dear. The roads around here are dangerous regardless, but with a storm as well, why, it's a miracle you're with us at all. Your name is Deuce, right? Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to startle you. When the doctor came to check up on you, he needed your name for his records. We had to get your ID out of your wallet. Surely you don't mind, what with the circumstances? No, just go digging through my stuff. That's fine. Whatever, lady. Perhaps we should introduce ourselves, dear. Oh, yes, of course. I'm Rosalind Underhill, and this is my husband, the mayor. Well, hello, Mayor. I'm glad to see you're all right. Do you know where you are, old sport? Not exactly. Oh dear, perhaps if I tell you, you'll jog your memory. This is Bedford Valley, a quiet town nestled to the southeast of Mount Monroe, and home to nice but humble port. The Underhills have served as mayor for many generations, so rest assured you're in good hands. Well, see, many generations leads me to think that it's a corrupt establishment and the family is just getting put in the mayor's office because they're loaded. We'll have you up and going in no time. Ah, yes. We have great hospitality, but you know, city folk, a few days out in the country and they want to get home as quickly as they can. Not me, lady. I'm here to stay. Excuse me, Mr. Underhill? Mrs. Underhill, Mr. Mayor? Oh, Mr. 2. Hi there, glad to see you're, feeling better. Mr. Mayor, I figured out what you needed. Oh, yes, of course. Old sport, this young lady right here is Alice Brandt. She works for a law firm in the city and she's come back to town recently to help me out with a few things. It seems I might have to step out. There's no need, dear. Why don't you instead go with Deuce and get the poor thing a glass of water. He must be absolutely parched. I'm sure I can handle whatever Mrs. Brandt needs from you. Ah, yes, of course, dear. Come with me, Deuce. We should get something in that stomach of yours. Well, I appreciate that. Apparently the little floating bubble face above my head does too. As I was saying, your car is in bad need of repair. We took it to a reputable man one town over. And his honest opinion, he feels the work needed is too much to justify the price. Part of this town's fault for the faulty road, and as such... Darling, could you come over here for just one moment? Ah, yes, of course, dear. Wonder what they're talking about. Probably something to do with the fact that they're not going to cover the price of my car. Deuce, I'm afraid we must ask you a somewhat difficult question. When we were going through your belongings, why were you going through my belongings? To find your ID, of course. Sure. Ah, yes, of course, to find your ID. Well, we came upon something rather particular. You see, old sport, this is a deed to an old farm here in Bedford Valley, and for some reason you're listed as the property's owner. Yeah. I kind of bought the place. Yeah, the realtor gave it to me when I bought the paperwork. How you like that action, buddy? Realtor? Why would a realtor... He's saying he bought the farm, dear. Bought the farm? You bought the farm? There's been some sort of mistake. Forgive my husband. He's simply confused about the series of events that brought you here. You see, dear, the price of the property you purchased... It wasn't for sale, the piece of property you purchased. It is true the property has not been lived on for quite some time. However, the previous owner explicitly stated that the farm to be given to this to the district after years of absence. After a year's absence. The person passed away last fall, meaning the property has only been vacated for a little under 2 seasons now. Which means that no one currently alive could have possibly listed the property. Do you understand what I'm saying? That a ghost listed the farm? What do you mean? Has not been lived on. That you think I obtained the deed illegally. I'm gonna say a ghost. The supernatural does not exist, Mr. Deuce. However, I understand you came to that conclusion even jokingly. The deed is not a forgery, and money indeed exchanged hands for it. The farm is yours. Haha! Success, we beat the game. Now, Deuce, it's not that we're upset that you bought the farm, old sport. It's just disconcerting. Yes, disconcerting. That's exactly the word I was looking for. You see, the farm, it's, well, nothing perhaps showing Deuce's new property would be much more informative than simply describing it to him. Let's go take a look at it then. Though you might not like what you see. Fella, believe me, it'll be fine. It's a farm. Farms are supposed to be, well, ooh, I don't know about all this. There's a lot of stuff on this farm. Come on then, get with the bad news. This is the spur of the moment investment you left the city and could have died in a car crash for? It's not so bad, man. Don't freak out. It's an absolute wreck. No, it's not. As you see, the property hasn't been lived on for quite some time. The previous owner passed a little over 2 seasons ago. Mrs. Brandt mentioned that, but they acquired the property through inheritance. So it hasn't been lived on for maybe 10 years? More like 15, dear. 15? We took Linda's kindergarten pictures the last year the fields were harvested, remember? Ah, yes, of course, dear. 15. Why don't you take a look around, get a feel for the place, as they say? Surely something must be salvageable, dear. I couldn't imagine if it turned out you invested in a money pit of all things. Don't mind us, take your time. Alright, well, let's go check around this place here. What's this guy? Items, bin, okay, so I guess that's our shipping bin. Holy crap. This place could use a good dusting. No one seems to have bothered to clean in here. It has a lingering smell you're not sure you can get out. You can ever get out. But other than that, should host a fair number of chickens. Chickens don't care about lingering smells, right? You're sure you'll get used to it? Sure I will. What's this thing? Any of this stuff? Can I click on any of this? Incubator? No? Where are we at? You also learned that said farm is absolutely wrecked beyond all repair, which was very true. Very, very true. So we're gonna go downstairs and see what the commotion's all about. We've done that. See how bad the state of your house is, see how bad the state of your barn is, see how bad the state of your coop is, done that. And your stables. We gotta check barn, house, and stables. Look at this place. Jeez. Let's go check the house. Oof. Well, this could use some cleaning up. There's still a surprising amount of furniture in here, even a TV. The electricity's still on. Looks like even a wardrobe in here. Cool. There's even clothes inside. You can change clothes on your portrait here. Nice. This place is smaller than your apartment in the city, which is saying something. And there's enough dust in here to make yourself a dust bunny farm. Hey, maybe we should do that, sell those. And yet, you feel oddly at home here, like you've been here many times before. It's almost Nice. Or it will be once you get the dust wiped up and get new sheets. It'll be nice someday. Maybe you should check the farm. Okay, so we can't sleep yet. We got a fridge, we got a dresser, wardrobe, a TV. We check the TV. Nope. Okay. Check the barn. Is this the stables? Don't know which one this is. Barn obviously hasn't been used in years. But with a little love and care, it could house a small herd for sure. You've never spruced up a barn before, but it can't be that hard, right? No. Right? Sure, it'll be easy. Alright, where's my stable? Is this my stable? This is my stable. The amount of cobwebs in here is almost impressive. Other than that, though, the stable is in surprisingly good shape. Maybe the first thing you should do is get yourself a horse. Yes, clearly, first thing I should go do is buy a horse with my 500 gold I have. Though you should probably learn to ride one first. That too. And be financially stable. That too. You should probably get a horse later. That as well. Yeah, you should probably wait on the horse. Rosalind was right. The phrase money pit is putting it nicely. And yet, it's yours. The thought makes you feel warm. It does. It makes me feel good. I bought a farm. I have my own place. So, old sport, what do you think? It's great. Really? That's wonderful. We're glad to hear it, aren't we, dear? Hmm? I mean, yes, of course. Absolutely delighted. Your belongings are back at the inns. Perhaps we should... Oh, we can certainly ask Richard to bring them over. Bring those over. Dear, why don't you go show everyone around town their new neighbor? They'd be just delighted to meet him. Of course, dear. Well, we can see who the real mayor in the town is, can't we? I suppose I'll give you a tour around the town then. It's a charming place. I'm sure he'll love it. Let's see what I should show you in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. This is episode 1 of Wild Season. This is, I think it's going to be a fun game. I haven't played near as much of this as I have Stardew Valley. Same premise behind it. You acquire a farm, you have to clean it up and make it into a thriving farm in the area. Great storylines. This one should be pretty good. Like I said, I haven't gotten really far into the story on this, or not that I remember anyway. So, hope you enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, guys. Leave me a comment about what you think of the game in the comment section below. Thank you so much. Later, guys.